You never changed out of that, huh?
Wait, what?
Don't know.
Asleep.
Suppose that's fair. Good. Came back, didn't I?
When I was wearing that.
I didn't.
It's a change.
Well, keep it close to me, so I think I'm bound to notice it.
You didn't yesterday when the mysterious second bandana showed up.
That was a different sort of aspect in my life. Forgot, not me directly, but kind of in a different way. Someone else. It's someone else's fault. So, before we go, you wanna grab some grub?
Go away.
Remember our promise?
Oh, hot spring.
Yeah. I'm remembering all the things today.
I mean, I remembered that, I just didn't know where specifically you were referring to. There's a lot of places we could have potentially gone.
Yeah, that one. So yeah.
I need to give Rose her plasma sword first, and it's way too fucking heavy for me to carry, so...
You need help?
I think it would just probably be easier for her to come.
Yeah, I thought you had it.
Heavy. I had to assemble it downstairs.
I thought you like had it in here because, you know, don't want anyone looking at your shit.
I assembled it in there, and then I realized it was too heavy. So I had to disassemble it, and then take it downstairs in parts.
Sounds like such a fucking hassle. Holy shit. You know, you could have just woken me up.
Be that heavy.
It wouldn't have taken no trouble.
Oh well, it is heavy. I was trying to go for something that would feel good in someone of her size's state.
Very well then. I'll take your word for it.
I don't think you're strong enough.
Well, not her amount of strength. She's both taller and bigger, so she's bound to have more muscle.
She has a lot of muscle. Yeah.
Well, I thought that I could have been able to at least carry it, not swing it around like it's a remote control.
I would have preferred for it not to get scratched up before I even gave it to her.
Very well. Perfectionist to the fault. Alright.
Well, I mean, I got my hoverboard in perfect condition. It would be a bit rude to...
You're gonna change outfit anytime soon?
Seem to have a fascination with my clothing style.
It's just, you don't usually wear this out as per usual, and desert and all and stuff.
I mean, to be fair, the desert is warm. If anything, I probably overdress on a typical day, but that's sort of the point.
I kind of considered the heat never bothered you anyway, you know, magic and evil.
I overdress so that when I'm wandering, I don't have to worry about warmth at night.
Suppose it's, I don't know. Well, we're going to the hot spring anyway, so I suppose it would just be a little cumbersome. Well.
I mean, I was going to redress, it's just... When you point it out so blatantly, I have curiosities as to why.
I'll get the dictionary to help me.
Did you finally find the definite cute?
Yes, except it just led me to another synonym. Assume you're gonna do the thing with Rose before, grabbing something to eat.
You can multitask. You grab us something to eat. I go find Rose.
I'll head back then. What girl? RP jumps over counter. No! Oh, thank God. No! Damn it! What are you staring at nothing for?
I'm staring at Rose.
She's there. That is definitely Rose. I think. Why does she look a little more pale than? Let's just get her. I believe that's her.
I told her to meet me at Hawk, so I'm just going to stand here from afar until she comes.
Then at least carry one of the sandwiches and waters.
waters.
Don't even. You and your pronunciations like garage.
Garage.
It's water.
You didn't say it that way.
I just said it with a little twang, okay? It's just it's the same thing, but it's a little different, right?
It's either water or water. You can't have both.
Just depending on where you came from, that's how people pronounce it. People pronounce it as water.
You know,
Oh.
doing both of us a favor with it.
Managed to find some dried fruit. I have some. They're sweet.
Where did you find that?
They were in the what's it called? The back. There's like salads and soups and shit.
Oh. I just go to the same couple of boxes and make sandwiches.
Mm. Well, I just wanted a little something different. What the hell?
Food is food.
Go and have some. Oh.
Exploded.
Yeah, it has. They're kind of packed with juices and shit. So when you hear people talk about like,
You're supposed to peel the skin.
what?
You're supposed to peel the skin.
No, these are already kind of. Some of them are kind of diced up. Oh, you mean the grapes? No, some of them you can eat with the skin on, like apples. You know? Have you seen an apple before? Well, you see they usually grow from those things, that tree-looking thing.
That tree-looking thing, I think, is
It's a tree.
a plant. Yeah.
See that plant that looks like a tree? That plant-looking tree. That look plant tree.
I think I should, I think you should just keep eating.
Go on, have more.
When you don't really talk as much.
Well, she's gone now. She might be in the Tinkerer's Haven. Oh.
Yeah, I feel like with what was done for the amount of time that it was, the damage that was done, I can't do magic
Nope. I upgraded the security of the gun keep, by the way.
Yeah, I saw.
It's on its own separate system.
Thanks for that. She might be up top.
I didn't even know there was. I mean, I did know there was structurally an up top, but I didn't think anything was up there.
Let me check up top real quick. Yo, Rose, you up there? Nope.
Something close to your original design, avian in nature, and a way to help channel Magitech.
I see.
A way to help channel your capabilities, and effectively.
Good morning.
Morning.
What's the point of that phrase?
Huh?
Morning?
Good morning.
It's morning. I mean, we can all tell it's morning.
Yes, but
I was wishing you a good morning. Like, oh,
It's
I
more
hope
of
you
an
have a good
acknowledgement.
morning.
it's more of an acknowledgement of one's presence, saying, "Hey, you survived the night. Good to see you again."
You know, it'd be better. Good sun time.
I'll be back.
Totally normal.
I see. Is there anything else you'd need in return from us?
The hoverboard was the trade.
Gotcha. How's that working for you, my friend?
I promise. I did a good job. I'm her, quote unquote. I'm like a kid with asthma, except it's way worse than technically, yeah, but it's kind of like it's a whole thing, you know, semantics and etc. The fuck with me. You are a welcome member of the trailer park community. I haven't seen what
Good, because I didn't end up living.
Good. Neither did we. They tend to be losing.
I assume the guys got here first.
Yeah, we've been healed for years. This is years. Like for at least 4 days. And like at least 4 days.
4 days.
I raced
and
several
at
times.
most
20
years.
4 days. And at least, at
this
most.
split. Yeah.
So my name is John Crossroads, so I basically made this place.
It's not, but you know, it might as well be.
Exactly. Yeah. Are we gonna go get our guns? Because the guy's right there. So are we gonna go get our guns back? Are you gonna get your gun? Let's go. Okay, come on. Nice catching up. So let's. Nice meeting you. Nice catching up.
Nice meeting you, Sick. You're wonderful. Take care.
Take care.
Guns.
Gun
guy. Actually, I don't care. They need their guns.
Good morning, John Crossroads. John Crossroads.
You got the official name now! Yeah, I'm John Crossroads. What can I say? Ooh, I thought you were out of earshot.
Thank you so much for founding the city. Thank you so much for this beautiful place.
Neil. Thank you. Oh.
My queen.
Yes. Anyways, yeah, no, we want our guns back, please. That'd be great. Yeah, yeah, Rise, mind subject.
You guys are technically within the trial period, but tomorrow is a done deal. I think as long as nothing truly heinous
I thought
happens.
that's today. Okay.
No, it's tomorrow.
Why at least you get
Alright.
tomorrow? And good thing we're not going on like some 4-week break from like ever showing up again. We can just get our guns.
Oh yeah, no, we'll be here like surely not. Yeah, no, we'll be fine. We'll be fine.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
be
be good. We'll be good.
By then you'll have them.
fine.
By then.
Okay, gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, we should be fine. I mean, if anything bad happens, we'll get them back to see how it goes.
Right. Right. I know when we first came here, at least some of us handed in guns that had like really shitty with like duct tape. Can we trade those in for say a shotgun? Or do we have to like?
Would it hurt if I punched it?
Is there like a tier system where like you gotta?
Yeah, that's a good point.
You'll get to
right
pick.
now we're here, but we gotta be here. You get to pick.
We gotta pick a gun.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Upgrade people. Upgrade. Yeah, that's working up.
Yeah. As I was saying, yeah. If yesterday's actions didn't spell it out for me already, then again, tomorrow's a guaranteed at that point.
No worries. Sweet. Is there a reason you came over walking towards us, by the way, other than just telling us that, or?
That was all it. That was pretty much it.
Fair enough.
Gotta find Baldy. Let me see it.
Good to know that we don't have to fucking track you down now.
But yeah,
What else is on the agenda?
if you guys
We were
are
going
going
to
out
find
at
that.
all, just ring up me or ring up anybody and they should hand it right to you. If you need to go out, just make sure to bring them back.
Yeah, we can follow them with. We don't have any specific plans, but we're happy being bodyguards.
We'll make sure to tell you.
Alright. Well then,
Take care.
how'd it go?
Fine.
Good. So with it, you can see why a Goliath-sized weapon. Holy shit. I'm
It was
glad.
a bitch to make, but I got a few new tricks for future. So,
All I'm saying is I'm glad she's on our side if she's willing that.
if she's not on our side, she's basically forfeiting all rights to maintenance on her plasma tag, so.
So, whenever you're ready.
You could probably just grab the bike and go now.
Yeah.
I left my sandwich in the garage. I have to put that in the bin.
What was that first part?
I left.
Your what? You left your what?
Left my sandwich in the garage.
Could have heard there was an extra M in there somewhere, but sure. I'll have to look back at my memories. Don't worry about it. I could have sworn I heard her say sandwich.
There was an extra M.
Okay, so like replace the N and the D, and then an extra M. I'm pretty sure I heard that. Is what I'm saying. But I'll have to look back at my memories.
Yo, what's up, Banana Man?
Excuse.
Banana Man?
Bandana Man. Have you seen how many bandanas he has? He's a fucking warrior.
Banana Man.
I heard banana.
Have you
We
not
should
seen?
call you Banana Man now.
Hell the fuck no.
Banana Man.
Do. God, I feel like my intrusive thoughts are winning. Banana Man. Do. Banana Man. Do. Banana Man. Do. Oh, you're there. Holy shit. What? Huh? I wasn't saying nothing.
You weren't even saying bandana, you were saying badana. It's not even a word.
Banana Man. It sounds a little better, closer to the theme.
What theme?
I know, it's just this theme I just made up in my head. It just goes, Banana Man. Do.
Well, then you can change the theme to fit with bandana.
Anyway, I suppose I should start getting this thing out. You wanna ride? It's your bike after all. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Gonna go on that.
Shouldn't go near the bike. It's faster than it looks.
Alright, then I suppose I'll use the bike then myself.
Stay away from the bike, it doesn't,
Dum. I have to open up doors and shit. That's unfair. Whoa, 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 whoa. The hell?
Oh, that's okay. Menacing. Maybe a little bit. Word hoverboard. Where'd plasma chip go?
More refugees.
Unsure? I'm not sure. They just asked me if anything needs repaired.
The hell?
Repair bots.
Where are you from?
Per hour. 41.
41. There are still some survivors. That's good to hear.
Yes.
Do you need any assistance?
I do not believe so. We are here to help.
Help with what?
Repairs. Anything that
Do
needs
we need repairs?
fixing. Well, it's what we were made for.
We're pretty self-sufficient. We're not too needing of that department.
We can help.
Good, Julian. Items still charging today. See if there's anything that can be, arranged.
How long have you been traveling to from Tower 41?
Unknown.
Okay. You came here straight from Tower 41 then? Straight up?
Negative. Did not find anywhere else.
Not find anywhere else. So it wasn't a beeline here, but you made stops.
Affirmative.
Okay, okay. Well, if we don't exactly need repairs here, then what would you want from here? If you don't, if
We are here to help.
understood, understood. What I'm saying is, if we don't need you, we might have to ask you to help somewhere else. As in, back where you came from.
Nowhere to return to.
That's not exactly my problem now, is it? Listen, you're looking for help. You're looking for help.
I'm behind you.
That's,
We are here to help.
alright.
I
Alright.
have a wrench.
Damon, step aside.
Mm-hmm.
Damon, over here.
What are they saying?
From 41.
They say they're from Tower 41, but it's been raided for a long time. They didn't come around the same time those initial bots came. Those are refugees.
You're suspecting they might be hacked.
No, I'm suspecting they're not saying who they say they are. We know there's no plausible cause to run them out, though. Or even open fire on them right now.
Let's wait.
Could you be my eyes then?
Keep surveillance.
I have a place to be.
Oh. What, you got a cute date?
Yeah.
No worries, I gotcha.
If you need any help, recruit Thatch or Sticks. They'll usually help or cure. They're apparently here to help, repair and shit. So as long as they do that and nothing more, then that's fine. You can go on and tell Damien that. I'll be on my way.
I'll keep an eye.
Let Damien know that you're tagging along then. Casual shit.
I'm Damien.
I mean, fuck Julian.
I'll be sure to let Damien know, don't worry.
God fucking damn it. I'm sure I didn't need to tell you this, but if you can, keep an eye on those two bots. They don't seem like to be telling the truth what they initially did. They say they're from Tower 41, but we got refugees from there a long time ago. And if they're the ones coming from there, then they might have been there when it was raided.
That's what I was thinking too. I haven't seen a construct like that is, you know, most constructs I've encountered, you don't think at least, instead of just having that single directive. I'm worried about the collective being at play here. I'll keep an eye on them.
Thanks. I'm heading over. There was just a bit of a slight detour zone. I'm on open comms, so if you have the number to security. You good there? Yes, I'm speaking to you, the only person who's sitting out here. You were talking the other day. The hell, you slice off your tongue during the night?
Sorry, what did you say?
The fuck are you doing out here?
Oh, Glort's hunting.
What?
My dog.
Alright. You couldn't just feed him or something?
What's with food?
Got food in the bar. We got meats.
That's your guys' food. I don't want to take that. Besides, he gets his energy out. Just watch where you walk.
Alright.
Might demolish your shoes.
Shit happens. Holler. This morning's fucking weird. I mean, it's usually chaotic, but this one is just... Girl out there. 2 more refugees shut up, acting weird as shit. Yeah, I have Damien and Rose watching them though. Well, congratulations. You made it first.
I mean, I made it here first.
I know. I know. Sorry about that. It's just... You're sliding too.
Oh, my shoes are slippery.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Those two showed up the moment I opened up the door. It's been a while. Glad to fulfill the promise.
To come here?
Yeah.
Elijah, I'm perfectly capable of walking up this. I can literally just.
There's definitely an odd feeling of it's different from regular water, you know?
Probably because it's hot.
The shower water's hot too. Would you be able to sit in this without drowning?
If I can't, I'll just sit on your bed.
Be careful for what you say. Might just get in spades.
Why would I want a spade?
It's just the saying. Do you always feel tension? Or is there just never a moment where you can feel the point of just quietness, you know?
I ever felt a feeling of quietness, I'm fairly certain I would have been dead by now.
Not what I meant. Speaking metaphorically.
I don't exactly matter, as I've come to find.
Well, for we're on one front of a edging war, and the other an alien invasion. And on the other side of the world, absolutely fucking nothing. That's what I mean.
Unfortunately, settlements are kind of just bad luck.
You've been to other continents?
Continents? No.
Kindred's all you know.
Onari is all I know.
And I, yeah.
Desert is all I know.
If it's for a while, we don't get the ship. Suppose there's another place. Equinox. It's lush, fertile, flourished.
It's not a good idea.
Makes you say that.
My mother's family's from there.
Sure, we'll be
They
fine.
weren't exactly too happy with her running off with the warp walker.
Your family?
My mother's family.
They're from Equinox.
They live in Equinox as far as I'm aware, still. She was always hiding from them. Thought they would come. I don't know what she thought, but she was afraid. So I never really tried to leave Onari. Last chance of finding them here.
Your mother from a noble family or something. If they really want her back.
I don't know. She didn't go in depth about about her side of the family, but mostly just know whatever they taught her. Not information about them specifically.
Southern Hanoi is the closest thing then. Not really expansive in terms of fertile grounds, but good enough to be the main chain supplier of goods and crops. Don't see a lot of green there. Trees and grass. Flowers. Hell, funguses and shrooms.
Considering my magic, I don't think going anywhere with a lot of flammable environments is a good idea.
That goes for any wooden
Plants are
building.
probably the furthest thing I should be from.
I suppose the stone and the concrete make up for it.
I think I'd prefer to stay in the desert. I mean, my father only told me how to survive out here, not anywhere else. It'd be like a fish out of water.
I'll keep you safe.
Oh, look at that.
I can appreciate the reading of the room, though.
That was quite a way to excuse himself. I think I'm going to make that same noise whenever I need to leave a room.
I want to be there for that and immortalize it in my head.
Ooh. I know our plan was to leave if things got too heated, but we can't really do that anymore. Or at least I can't.
You are being citizens after all.
That's not... That's not why.
What's keeping you then?
Trench may or may not currently be in the process of bringing an old friend to Crossroads.
Is that the one you were talking about?
Yeah. I asked Trench to take 2 messages to 2 people. One to Onyx, and then one to my brother. Turns out I just happened to be, he was with Onyx when I decided to contact him the other night. And him being him, way too forgiving for his own good, decided he wanted to come see me. So he's probably going to become a resident when he gets here. That's why I can't leave.
He must really care for you, huh?
Surprisingly, yeah. Makes me wonder if I should have left at all. accidentally melted the radio. I have to find another way to get back in contact with them. Just my luck.
You, that your only reason for staying? At least for now.
I have other reasons, but none of them are more important than survival. So, up until that, headache.
We both know how to survive.
We do. And?
But I don't think none of us truly know what it means to live.
And what's the difference?
Surviving is more so maintaining yourself. Maintaining another self. Basic instinctual stuff. Primal shit. But living is what you do in between those times. When you don't need to worry about survival. Kinda like now. Unless this is you trying to survive. As in, right here, right now.
Isn't survival more important?
It is. But it's not more enjoyable.
You can't exactly live if you're not surviving, though.
We're not surviving right now.
I mean, you sort of are.
And we're living
We're
too
not
then.
dying.
Are we not?
Considering we're not fighting for our lives, scavenging food, or trying to find shelter, I believe so.
We can do both. Unless you'd rather just survive.
This is a very odd conversation topic.
Or you're just surviving right now.
I'm doing what I feel like doing.
Do you think that's different from what you usually do to survive?
Well, I want to survive, so...
But in this moment, are you wanting to survive? Is that all that's going through your mind?
Yes. I mean, I don't think there is a single moment in my life where I am not wanting to survive.
With this...
Why put complexities into it? Why think so much? Why not just be?
Because being is the easy part.
Then just be.
That's not enough for some
Why
people.
ruin it with...
That's exactly why settlements go down.
It's easy. When it's less people.
Survive for the people around you then. Well, so they can live.
What?
You said when it's less people. For this Onyx guy.
What about on it?
Would you say that you survived with him? Lived with him? Or survived for him?
I think we had the best time we could. With what we had. I think that without him I would be a different person. So whether that's surviving or living, I don't really care. I enjoyed our time together. That's all that really matters.
And you might get it back.
It'll be this.
You don't think it'll be the same?
No, it won't. It was easier when we just lived by ourselves. We're just randomly exploring, doing our best to find food. Yeah, the food was shit, but we didn't go hungry. We could just walk as far as we wanted. We were in the middle of making ourselves a vehicle. Then we could have gone wherever we wanted. But then we would always have a place to come back to. Had a good life.
Neither of which is over yet. Not his, and not yours. There was a chance if you wanted for it. If anything, there's more.
We grew close because we relied on each other. We won't need to do that here.
That doesn't make those moments go away, though. Would you go if he went?
What?
If he decided not to stay.
The only place that I would think that he would leave to go to would be our old home.
But would you go?
I don't know. I guess it depends on the circumstance. I think if he just showed up here and expected me to go back with him, then no. Came here because I wanted to learn more about magic. My magic. I wanted to find a way to get better at it. I also wanted to find someone who I could give my plasma tech to in case I die. I've already found one of those things. But I'm still not
With any of that change, though, has something new been added? Something else you're looking for? Because you already found both.
No, I didn't.
You gained some understanding, or at least some thing for your magic.
The only thing that's affected my magic has been Walker. That's hopefully over now, so... If I went back with him today, I would end up making the same mistake that I did a year ago. But this time I might kill him.
Given some time, if I asked you to go to Equinox with me, the birthplace of magic, you're bound to learn some stuff there. Sure, it's dangerous, but I think it's worth the risk. You won't know more.
What if I bump into my family?
Then I'll be there.
What then? Sure, I'll go up against a whole family of experienced magic users who we know nothing about, and just so happen to hate my lineage. It's not like we're asking for death in that situation, right?
Needle in a haystack. Equinox is a big old grand place. We could easily hide out somewhere coastal.
And what if I set fire to the forests? Not gonna be easy to hide us then.
That's what I mean, is it worth the risk? You won't control your fire unless you learn more, and Equinox is the birthplace of magic. We don't have to stay there, you just have to go with me.
Why do you want to go to Equinox?
Because I want to see it with you.
Where is this coming from? Never once have you really mentioned Equinox unless it was in passing. Now all of a sudden you want to go there. That idea came from somewhere.
When I hear people talk about how they've never seen greenery before, no flowers, no fruits hang from the tree, grass that can barely grow, and if that's all they know, some part of me just wants to prove them wrong. For you at least. I'd like more selections of different flowers to put in your hair. Show you different fruits that have skin that you can still eat. saying I want to show you what that looks like. One day, not now, one day. I like when you're quiet like this. Means you're pondering.
No, not.
Well, you didn't give me a yes or a no. Means the answer isn't simple. It's not easy.
It means that now isn't the time to ask. If you're not planning to go now, why ask at all?
Well, I'm giving you the time to. But it's not an easy thing to ask of.
It'll be easier when it's closer to the time and you know what's going on.
Yet you seem so very adamant on getting a spaceship far into the far into quite some time, exploring the cosmos. Why is it easy to make up your mind then? We don't even have a spaceship. We don't even know where to get one.
Because when we had that conversation, you were the only person I cared about.
Then Onyx happened.
I never thought I would see him again. Plan to ever see him again.
Do you care about him the same way you care about me?
No.
Do you think you care about him more?
We've known each other longer than... We went through a lot more. literally met because I saved his life from a dust crawler nest. I think it would be unusual if I didn't.
Doesn't that make the answer easy, though?
Answer to what?
If you wanted it, you'd go. Then you said there's nothing wrong with it.
Circumstances change. People are too complex for me to understand or predict. So, any answer about what I would want to do in the future is fairly meaningless. Because by the time that time comes,
I don't find it
I might have an
meaningless.
entirely different mindset. If it were a month in the future... Oh, maybe a month is too long. If it were a few weeks in the future... Fine. I'm pretty sure I can predict how I'm gonna feel in a few weeks. But months in the future is too long. And I don't think we're going to get a ship anytime soon.
I like to still think.
And
Alright. Ponder on and think about your thoughts. What you like and dislike. What I shouldn't give you, what I can I give you. If you like stuff, then that makes it easy. As a current, there's very little of that. Because of this whole survival and living BS.
that whole surviving and living be just more of a complication of a very simple way of living.
That overcomplication is everyone's aspect of it. It's not just my own. You may adopt it as something more simple. Sure. It's your prerogative. Your thoughts. But if I was settled with just being friends, then this wouldn't have happened. I settled with what I had. You came around and I wanted more. And I'm okay with that. I'm going to be okay with it. I'm not trying to scare you away though, with how much I want.
I've seen worse requests. Bigger requests. I mean, so far the only thing you really want is just to be beside me, so...
There's more.
More that you clearly haven't verbalized then.
So I'm taking my time. It's the more that I know is more complicated to understand.
I mean,
I don't normally consider that. I didn't. Because that was surviving back then. You make me want to live.
I really dislike overcomplication of surviving and living.
Then how about we keep living simple as well?
I mean, I was going to do that regardless. Everyone else makes things overcomplicated. No point in adding to that.
How about I make it simple for you? Whether this onyx arrives to town, just be mine.
I'm not an object, Elhaj.
This is the same as saying of I'm your boyfriend and you're my girlfriend.
Then doesn't that mean that I already am?
As in that shouldn't change.
Why would it?
Because if this onyx guy really does show up and you do go with him, that's how that mutualism ends.
You wouldn't come with me.
You made the choice for him. Why do I stand in that? You made the choice for him. Because of him.
What choice?
To go.
So you would come with me to the cosmos with Trench, but you won't come with me across the desert with Onyx.
It was with Trench, you said just us in a ship.
His ship.
Could have sworn that promise was with
I mean, I don't
with a
think you
ship.
can. Well, it would two sides of that conversation.
If it was with just us, yes, fuck Trench.
I mean, if the warp gate was to open, we agreed that if shit went sideways, we would go with him. Obviously, we can't do that now since I don't know where he is. He's offing for Elliot somewhere. Or bringing Onyx back. Probably bring Onyx back. I mean, why would he go off to find Elliot first?
I want it to be just the two
It was
of
just a
us.
waste.
Simple.
We'll come back to it when it happens.
So the answer for you here is not simple.
I don't want to dig a grave if I'm not sure it's the one I want to be buried in. I just want to keep my options open. I might have a completely different mindset by the time we actually procure a ship.
At some point, would this then be all for naught? A nice time, sure. But it hurt enough just knowing that you almost died that day.
I could die before we even get anywhere near to leaving. You could die tomorrow. I could die today. We don't exactly live in the safest area.
You plan on it, though.
That's why it's easier. No, but I didn't plan on the day.
I trusted it. As much as I wanted to scream against it. If it meant keeping you alive, keeping you longer. I didn't, though. Fought every vibe in my body to stop it, and now I'm glad I did. Because you took that chance. If the answer was simple, then you would have just left, or the answer would have been just to off you, but no. We took the chance. Because there was one. keep you alive even if it meant that you'd hate me in the end.
Even if I wanted to die, you wouldn't let me.
I'd rather you live and hate me than have this. Because you're surviving.
So if something happened, if I was possessed, for example, you wouldn't kill me.
There's a chance I'd see about other options. There always has to be other options.
Imagine the entirety of Crossroads was ablaze in dark fire, and the only way to snuff out the flame would be to kill me. And you had a split second to make that choice.
You saw yourself as the monster. You've always have. That your actions and worries show that you would never harm someone, at least not intentionally. Not for the ones that you actually give a damn
I've done
about.
it many times before.
Then what's different now?
You're avoiding my question. Would you kill me?
I'd let the town burn before that. That's why.
You'd let everyone die.
I am the actual monster here. You're afraid of yourself? I'm not. I know what I could do.
You should be.
If I let the town burn, what do you think I'm afraid of then?
You let yourself burn.
Which meant you'd survive.
I think we should go back to town. We've been out here a while.
You mind taking the bike back? I gotta make a detour.
Okay.
I'll see you there. Also, you're still sliding. I gotta make sure something out there isn't astray. New people and all. See ya, Tom. Blah. Well.
What's up?
You're lucky I wasn't a bandit. You're easy to sneak up on.
Yeah. Considering I, zone out a lot, it would be easy. Do you have bandit problems here?
Occasionally.
Oh, I didn't know.
You might want to travel around with someone who's a +1 at least.
Yeah.
Your imaginary dog anywhere?
Just back at home, and he's not imaginary.
I get to see no lick of him.
That's because I try to keep him away from people because he's aggressive.
Are you a vehicle?
No, I don't have a car.
Let's take a walk together.
Are you good?
Yeah, just
Okay.
that's not normally out here.
Oh.
Let's take a walk together. At least for a little bit. Go on.
Alright.
Oh, it's them.
Is this like place being used for anything?
That is. It's the power plant. Converts our normal energy into electricity. Those buildings over there, though, ain't being used for shit. What the hell's going on? You interested in something? You want to create a big old doghouse?
No, more like a barn.
You an animal lover or something?
You could say that.
They don't live long out here.
Not with my experience.
Well, you're currently trying to keep one alive by keeping away from everyone. Not something you can do with just regular farm animals.
That's why you get many.
If you're worried about us shooting it, then it's not the many that's the problem. We have more bullets than we can count.
The what?
You're worried about your dog getting shot and the animals. They're too big to hide from the public eye.
Well, why?
Which is why they get slaughtered, is what I'm talking about here. They die easily. Food is a bit of a huge necessity out in these deserts. And if someone sees a big old cow, pig, goat, horse, no one will hesitate to drive a knife into it, is what I'm saying.
You're missing
Especially out the bandits.
Different animals.
Oh shit! Get.
That's integrate again. That doesn't exist. That's integrate again.
Damn it!
You're good.
Not really.
The initial shots Despite being perhaps surprised by the sudden aggression, your cat-like dexterity kicked in, and the first bursts only resulted in grazing wounds. But as the combat progressed, with a 4, before the armor kicked in, as the adrenaline wears off, you feel a sharp pang of pain, probably within your
Doesn't
abdomen.
feel pain, but I'll play it out properly.
Apologies.
No, you're fine.
You feel, then you would feel probably along sort of numbness, like you don't exactly... Your limp is not working properly.
Sure. I'll have her, I'll play it out. You're good. Abdomen. Okay. That works. Great. Fuck. Damn it.
Sticks. Sticks. Lay down. Lay down right now. Sev.
Yo. Oh shit. Mechanical spiders. Oh wait, hold up.
Sit up.
Alright. Can you sit straight? Just sit on your butt for us.
There is a wound in her abdomen. There's a lot of blood.
Is everyone else alright?
Fuck. Reach in. You can pull out like almost a syringe just got green stuff. He's gonna. Okay. Roll for it. Oh god. Wow.
Wrap the belt around her abdomen.
Oh shit.
Tighten.
So, whoa, he's gonna put his finger real quick. Hold on 1 second. Slowly you're gonna see the bullet kind of like wiggling its way out.
Fucking gross.
There we go. Okay, now we can. Alright, that should, with an 18, it's gonna stop the bleeding for now and slowly heal, but most of it's good. Alright. Damn, gut shot.
Great, thanks.
Fuck.
Alright, otherwise?
There you go. All good? Anything else? You guys? Anything? Oh, you
No.
don't have flesh, so. Okay.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's great. They're just gonna like that.
Have you been in town?
Drag this thing back home.
What?
Have you been in town?
You could put it in the car.
I left not too long ago. I was kind of
gonna
like
put
flying
you in the
around and I
truck.
saw
You
some
wanna go out of
shots,
here,
so I
that's fine.
flew over.
I heard gunshots in town. What was...
Fuck, okay. You guys handle that. I'll see if anyone's dying.
I didn't mean now, I meant before. But whatever.
What do you want from me?
Nothing. Just
Go or no go?
doesn't matter.
Alright.
Did you feel in your gut?
Sticks.
I need to check to see if anyone else.
Take it easy. Sev, help.
We're gonna put it in the car. I would hope, but I'll just lay down.
swear to God, if we get home and I'm dying, I'm gonna lose my shit. You don't have the right tone for someone who's optimistic. Try again. Are you a realist? Great. I like you already.
She's been talking about having animals out here. I don't think that's a talk of a realist.
Well, careful doesn't turn into a slaughterhouse.
See? That's what I said.
And your animals? They handle the slap it in the trunk.
That's kind of...
Here.
Yeah.
We can just slide it. Yeah.
No, I mean, you guys are probably
one,
tired of eating
two,
just growing meat and food for veggies. So I figured, you know, maybe you guys could have a chicken or two every once in a while.
We've got MREs that have some type of meat. It's mystery meat, but meat all the same.
Drive us home.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could provide it
I
yourself?
can try. We're going home.
You're just like sitting around here doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. If that's your prerogative, then sure, go for it.
Doesn't hurt.
But if it happens, well, I mean, it will hurt.
This is gonna play really well
Just
until
make sure it only
all
hurts
sticks ran off
you.
and got hurt again.
Doesn't make sense, but okay.
Apparently, talking as a realist to an optimist. Forget it. You're not getting it.
I'm sorry, you're not making much sense.
I am. You're just not comprehending.
I do have a brain problem. It may be me.
Well, that's not my issue then. What the hell? Oh
No
shit.
issue. You should really look up. Yeah, no, everything's fine. How is Styx? Did they leave yet, or are they still there? Okay. They probably come in.
You know, I'm not keeping you here.
I'm walking back.
Like, go on.
We're going right through it.
Wow,
Strong command.
you shoved a whole ass car
thanks.
reinforced with steel beams.
We're gonna run you over.
Oh, that's yeah. You know, that one sucks. That one's kind of just.
Fucking go for it.
Oh, Lord.
They moved all of this stuff out of our way. They're so nice.
I am
trying.
incredibly. Here, look what I see.
Wow, look how strong he is. Wow, so good. Thank you.
Nice. Sada makes the action.
Oh, see, one of those types.
Oh, combat types? Hell yeah.
No,
I thought you knew that.
no, that's not what I'm trying to get at. But sure, if that makes you happier.
What did you mean by it?
Let's go with your definition.
Shit, all right.
Okay. Hey, Fats.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, yo. Okay, so so what El Haj is doing is that he's going out to the desert for a little bit. He original Iogen plan when he gave the tentacle to the original person, you know, when he had that whole heist, he was also given the task to oh no, so it's here. I think she's tailing me in character. Is Lay tailing me in character? Fuck. Okay. So time to give you context. Okay. So he was originally given the task to give the further research that Julian and the initial research that has been done on it, and he was Julian was present when he was showing El Haj all the research. So when he showed him all that, El Haj was writing it all down. He didn't seem to catch on to that. He was all like, "Oh, let me just let me start writing this for like future note, so I can also have a copy of it." And Julian was all like, "Okay, yeah, fine. That's all in the VOD." Okay. So this is major spoilers, by the way. So Iogen was like, "Hey, give me that." So then he's going to go into somewhere in the desert, where there's most likely going to be a capsule. Open it, shove the paper in there, and just close it back up. And that's a sort of delivery statement where they would usually put stuff.
Got it.
Okay, cool. And in return, he will most likely ask them for like some sort of surgical equipment, like not just like regular ones, but like more intricate ones, kind of like the one down in Dr. Prometheus's lab. But I will DM you more on the details of that.
Perfect. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
Coolio. Okay, so
As for sword, how much of this did sword say? Should I roll for that?
sure, why not?
Alright, rolling. That's a 6.
Okay, well at least give her something of it. Like she went through the in-character effort to she looked at me and went for it. So there must at least be some you know, a failure might as well still give her some information, or like create a failure is still a creative RP, you know.
Yeah.
You're fine.
I'm trying to think on how to best do this. Do you have a good idea on what would be the best thing?
Actually, yeah, I'll handle that. I'll let you go
I'll
ahead.
let you
Yeah,
handle it because I'm gonna let you handle it because you got a better thing to do with it than I do.
for sure. Okay, thank you.
Perfect.
I just thought I'd let you know. Okay, cool. So with a 6, let's see.
Oh god, my tracking's fucked.
So you, with like, I think the most pristine thing of a nat 20 is that you know where he put it. I think, like, maybe you caught the tail end of the general triangulated area of it. So you know where he's kind of went and gone, but not the exact location where he like shoved it. Even then, it's mostly hidden of something that he would know. So take that as you may. If you find that rather suspicious and all, then yeah.
So you buried it, right?
It's you ever went to those right now? Just so you know, right now we're most likely out of character, so that we can have some time pass in character since it's only 4-hour session. So you know those things you get from banks that get sucked up and then sucked down into when you're in the, like, the drive-through. You ever seen those?
I haven't, but I know what you're talking about because I've seen them in movies.
Yeah. Okay. So those, he would most likely like put into like a mechanical version of that, but it doesn't suck down. It's just like it's just buried in there, and that's sort of the like PO box where they trade and pass things. That's what you would most likely see, a metal canister of that. It's remaining there. It never moves. It's always in that spot.
In sand?
In the sand. Most likely he's like incognito buried it. And whenever he needs it, he's just...
If it was... Yeah, if it was dirt, I would say, oh yeah, there might be something to say that it's freshly dug up, but sand, you can't really fucking tell, so...
Yeah, there's just sand everywhere. Convenient.
It's just sand. Yeah, okay, yeah. She'll probably, like, look around, but then, like, not... She can't fucking see anything, so, like, I'm not gonna... What are you doing?
Gotcha. So, would you come back first, or would you think Ella would come back first, and she'd be tailing me still?
Honestly, once he starts walking away from the area, she might confront him.
Okay, so thing is, we're nowhere near any of that, so it might just have to be like just outside of the map right there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's give it a. All right, let me just get hydrated while you're here.
Sand. I feel like I'm fucking... I swear, God, I do my tracking fucking perfectly when we do session, and then, like, by the end of session, I look like a crooked monkey.
I always try to look away when stuff like that happens.
I am a bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my tracking.
Oh no, yeah, totally.
Body language is a big way of how I RP.
I hate when I'm standing, my legs are like semi-bent like this, and I'm like, I probably look like I'm like a little gremlin, slightly bent, like, you know, like, I look down, my legs are like this, I'm like, damn it, I look like I'm in like half body mode. I hate that.
Don't worry about it. I mean, hey, at least you don't do the wiggle.
Wiggle?
At least you don't do the CQ wiggle.
Oh.
Have you never noticed he has his little wiggle?
Yeah, he does this.
No, not that. It's like he goes like he moves with his hips. I still fucking rose with it. I can never live it. I can never let him live it down.
Taylor walks back and forth like she walks back and forth.
Oh my god, she's an idol character.
Oh god. Huh, okay. So I think enough time might have passed for that.
She wouldn't have followed if he hadn't brought up Equinox so much earlier. She thought he was leaving.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Dug your own grave that.
Alright, well, I think enough time passed. I'm going to go, and I'm assuming you're going to be invisible.
Nope.
Oh, fuck. Okay, then come out the woodworks when you fight. Okay, the moment I touch the gravel, I'm going to be in character. Oh shit. It's just you. Fucking hell. I suppose that could have been worse people. I told you about it. I suppose this is the first time you've seen it, though. When we had the chip conversation, I told you about my dealer. Or like with Carrie. That's what we knew.
What was it?
Trading. Smuggling.
What did you trade?
Information about Julian's, some of Julian's research.
About the slag? Or about something else?
No, not the slag. About something else.
Anything we should be worried about that other people would have access to?
No one I don't think we have to worry about. Common dealer. At least I don't know what they'd wanted for traded to. Singular person.
And what do you get for it in return?
Favors.
Or the walk?
Yeah. Gotta make sure no one sees.
Me and Rose saw.
Well, if they don't know the reason why I'm out there, then that's good.
It's fairly easy to tell you.
That's because you're a lot light in your feet. Wish I could hear Rose's steps from like 20 feet away. Even on sand. Just a bit of a
Yeah,
Hulk.
but you don't have to worry about us. Someone else following you that might also be light on their feet.
Suppose. I'll be more careful next time. Just the question at end is, what am I going to do with my favor? Yeah, I'll get something nice for myself. I can get a ship.
Is this the other business you needed to do?
Yeah. Going out here and stuff. Not something that
It
exactly.
would have been faster if we went on the bike.
It would have been louder, more noticeable.
Would have been faster.
Regardless, suppose I would have been caught anyway, but pretty sure bike would just attract stuff.
All the talk about Equinox. Thought you were leaving.
Were you worried?
I was surprised.
Well, surprise, I'm not gone.
I was surprised thinking that you were leaving to go to Equinox without saying anything.
Would I be able to hold you to that same standard? You'd say goodbye and all.
And then I said goodbye when I thought I was going to die. Why would I not say goodbye when I actually planned to leave?
Later then, that puts my mind at ease.
Well, the next time you need to go do smuggling, just tell me. Might be easier for me to accompany you in case you do almost die. Because you suck at stealth.
Well, coming from most likely what I am procuring, the Master of Stealth, I'm pretty sure that speaks volume of my stealth that only you are able to follow.
I'm surprised you don't utilize one of your skills. I'm surprised you don't utilize one of your skills.
Out here, it's kind of a sore thumb. Besides, kind of dries me up a lot. Besides, I wasn't exactly trying to leave.
Even more reason why you should try to be more careful to not be seen. All it takes is one random person who thinks, ooh, look at his gun. I want that gun for you to be face planted into the sand.
Well, yeah, I also am carrying a gun. I can't exactly do what I can with it on my back.
I mean, you still have your plasma there.
It's fair. It's fair. The gun's a bit more of a secure thing. Comfort item. Makes me feel like I'm not going to die to a dust squalor.
No, see, the thing is, if we fuck around and find out, we all find out.
No hush.
Hey.
So,
our favorite boy band is poking around in places without, permission. They went out to the void gate. They were poking around there. they've invaded the basement of the bar without permission. Just worrisome.
I still say we kill them.
I'm fine with that. I had warned them that you would turn them to glass if they, fucked everyone up. So
Let's try not to jump something to that so soon.
I agree.
Oh, and the bots have been fine. Julian put them to work on the Invictus building, and they've been continuing to work on the reconstruction of it.
Understood. Let me go check on them.
They're just carpentry bots, mostly.
What the hell? He's so talking about so carefully about security that he doesn't even lock up his own shit. Did he like crash and he was inside the building? He usually closes that stuff. Keep that door open. Making my way around. Yes, it's me.
What is it?
Nothing.
Can I help you?
Yes, I came to check on what you're working on.
Fixing... I don't know, construction. I can't think of it. Fixing shit. There. Ooh, construction word.
Understood. Can I see your handiwork?
Affirmative.
Well, you seem to be a lot more chipper.
Oh no.
Well, things look relatively cleaned up. That door is now up. A few of the windows have been taken out and cleaned up.
Alright. Then, you mind doing another favor for this building?
Affirmative.
The sign. The one in front of the building. The one that... the name of this building. You mind taking that down?
Understood.
Thanks. It's just that was the old renovator who put that there, and they're no longer using it for that. So it's kind of a bit of an eyesore.
Understood.
Very well. Thanks. I suppose I'll let you all do it.
I will go get the sign. Understood.
How long have you been running? And why did you leave Tower 41?
Tower 41 was attacked. Destroyed. The collective.
It's just that... like... a few days ago, or about a week ago, we got refugees. Around the same time. Looked a lot like you guys, and they said they were running.
Affirmative. Many fleed.
So... were you guys just like late to running? Did you like not run at the first sign of danger?
Different direction. Couldn't find anything. Came back.
I see. So you were scrambling.
Affirmative.
You, what are you planning on doing after this?
We are here to help.
Suppose that's nice to know.
Lead unit showing other refugee camp sewers after job.
Suppose if you're planning on sticking around for a while.
Understood.
Could probably ask Julian. He would take them in, if nothing else.
Well, you got two options now. Of course, I'm biased and say don't do the latter.
Yes. Well.
Familiar unit. Oh.
You're familiar with them.
Same design.
Are you? Are you the one who's
Factory
been here a
model.
few days before?
Affirmative.
Okay.
Same production line.
May I ask? Why were you taking pictures?
Error.
were taking pictures a few days ago.
So, Bitcoin, taking modules present.
You're the same model that I've been talking to the last few days, correct?
Affirmative.
You were taking pictures.
The sign has been removed.
Thanks.
Negative. No picture moduling present.
Okay.
What absolutely went nowhere.
Camp.
I will need to talk to you about that in a moment. But
Very, 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 very discreet.
yeah, somewhere other than here, just.
I mean, you
not
just.
far.
I mean, you're spelling it out already. You might as well be candid.
Yes.
I get it. You're uneasy about that one. I got it. That's all that needed to be said.
Understood.
Discretion much. Yikes. Way to put me in a fucking awkward position.
Need me to follow them to the sewers?
No. I need people to be a little more discreet with what they're trying to tell me. Even if it is, it'll lead to nothing.
Please do not pass under loose boards.
Alright, then halt for a second.
Proceed.
Alright.
Let's go. Did you happen to notice what one said while we were up there?
What?
If I remember correctly, one of them did say to the other, asking if their tower mission was complete. Or something along those lines. I could be entirely wrong, but...
They could be speaking about maybe Tower 41. If they're a resident there,
Oh,
then...
that'd be the wise, yes. Well, then what's the mission? Was it before or after the raid? That this mission was programmed into them. Therein lies my concern.
Dog.
Holy fuck, it's real.
Not.
Oh my god, that's not a dog.
What is that?
He bites.
Where did you get it?
And I found him.
So fat.
Yeah, he's fed well.
You know, we call those something else out here.
I mean, looks like a dog, acts like a dog.
Comparatively, maybe not look like one. We call them... Here we call them a...
Got 4 legs.
So does... Pebbles, the lizard.
Pebbles was different, though.
I mean,
I'd love
this...
to see it.
This one kind of falls and looks more like pebbles. We call them scrags.
I don't think he's a lizard. Or a scrag. Whatever you say it is.
That's what we call them here.
Okay.
He definitely ain't no dog. Hold on.
He acts more like a dog than a lizard.
Oh, there. Where's someone running?
You see that? You see that guy? What's he patted down?
Yeah, I got him.
Aye.
Vaughn or whatever.
Aye.
He's clean. Just some matches and cigarettes.
Okay. Alright, nothing to worry about.
Looks like our one-armed samurai is back.
Surprising, but okay.
He causing trouble, at the very least. Anyway. What?
I said howdy.
Hey. Hi.
Look out!
I'm good. I just a bit of a curb.
Alright.
Do we know when James or Drama are supposed to come back? It's winding down. Day's winding down a bit. Memory serves, they were supposed to come back today.
I heard mixed things, like they were supposed to come back today or next week.
In a week.
Yeah.
From the memory serves, they said they'd be back within a day. Unless things went tits up.
Well, HQ isn't exactly a walk in the park. They've got to travel.
My money's on another corp. Looks like the most unheard of thing.
That another corp got them?
Yeah.
Hmm.
They have just as much authority as, if not more so, than the governments of actual continents and nations.
Well, they've been gone for
I don't
decades.
see why they wouldn't.
But again, we've seen some semblance of their opera up there, of their revival.
Right. All my money's on they're gonna come back, both their guards dead, and with enemies hot on their tail. More than likely.
That means we can't rely on Tempest Bay.
Not for the moment.
As in not at all if they're HQ, if they're tucking tail and running from HQ itself.
Oh, everyone was killed.
On the road I see it less likely, but there, if whatever attacked them initially is still there, then there's something to worry about.
Well, we'll get there when we get there. No use worrying about it too much. Speculation's fun, but it often leads to hyped up expectations.
I'm just trying to keep my mind to all the possibilities of what can happen. Therefore, I'm not unpleasantly surprised.
Well, we have other corps, we have collective, potentially. Those are the big two, if I didn't take my money on anything.
Howdy.
We're on the wrong side.
What, did I hit you?
Please don't wrong side. Hi, we're going out.
Wait,
we're
did
just
I
gonna
hit
go
you this
fucking, like, look around.
Stop sign, nigga.
Ugh.
Wait, like...
You got anything to protect
We're gonna
yourselves
let you know
with?
so I don't get bitched at again. He's saying he has a fucking flamethrower, but I'm not fucking. We don't plan on getting into any trouble.
We're
We
just
just
kinda
wanna,
going
you know,
Hang
So
on.
just
Hopefully the
because,
vehicle will be loud enough to scare away the dust crawlers.
That, if
Yeah.
anything, it'll attract them. Just stay here for a second.
Okay.
And we don't want to cause no problems, so no one yells at us.
We love being docile and good people.
Yeah.
Never do anything nefarious.
My blood pressure? Are you diabetic? No, I'm not diabetic. I can feel my toes.
Grief, I have some oranges to give you.
If you are, like, there's no shame in that. Like, I just didn't know. Paul Blart? No, who the fuck is Paul Blart?
I saw a movie once.
You don't know who Paul Blart is?
Holy shit, you don't know Paul Blart? Dude, that was the one movie I was allowed to watch as a kid. Holy shit.
He's
coming back with guns. Paul Blart is? Dude.
Roll in the windows.
Oh yeah.
At least take something, even though it's smaller.
Thank you. Hey, dude.
I'll
There's
make
fucking
sure I
brother.
keep it with them.
Thank you. Okay, now if we see Dust Crawler, they're fucked. Thank you.
Can someone else hold this for now, though?
Hold on.
Here, you hold it.
Give me a second to latch it on. To latch it on. It's been latched on.
Thank you, El Haj. Have a good day. Remember,
you.
we're not trying to cause problems. We're literally just taking a fucking joyride, alright? If someone bitches at you, they suck.
Okay.
You too, Damien. You chill. We may have had our problems, but I know you just mean it well.
Y'all
Of
good.
course.
If that blue-haired
You
bitch,
too.
the big buff lady, wants to bitch at you, we ain't do nothing. She just angry.
We ain't do nothing.
I see.
They're kind of growing on me now.
A little bit. As long as they keep their nose out of stuff they shouldn't, no worries. Well, anything dangerous, I should say. I doubt they could do anything that would provoke the gate, so hence why I wasn't worried too much.
I'm also curious on what they can. Pretty sure they were just shooting the shit, but going down there into the basement of the bar, I can see why people would get a little apprehensive, but it's just not useful no more since.
Why is that?
Well, the original proprietor of this place used to use it. And if you jump over the counter, you'll see what I mean.
I saw. I just wasn't bothered enough to see it.
It's just not exactly, what should I say, a hidden secret. If we wanted to truly hide it, we would have steel plated it.
I am go Brian. That includes some base secret basements.
Can you fill you in on everything?
Sure. Is this a security issue? Alright, come on.
Alright. What's up, what? What's going on?
I just wanted to know if you told him about the
Yeah.
party
The robots,
animals
yes.
situation. Oh,
Party animals. I heard what they're doing. I mean, they're just poking around in places that people don't like.
yeah, they're poking around places they shouldn't.
I doubt they can provoke anything. Yes, we were just talking about it. I doubt they can really provoke anything at the gate. Hell, if Tempest can't do anything, what the hell are they gonna do?
They could break something.
Let's put a metal plate on the basement
Stop
then.
some-
It's not it's just out in the open. You just gotta climb over the counter and then you're in. That's where the real issue
I would
lies.
love to get that barred up. Been wanting to for a while, but everything else came first.
You got some,
barred up.
You got some spare metal sheets. I got the ionizer, so it'll be easy.
I do. I had Rose collect some more the other day.
Right.
And I'm expecting to give Styx a list of materials, so I can probably get her to get more than I need.
Hmm. Was there another place that... I'm pretty sure there was one more place that was rather... Oh yeah, I heard they went to the warp gate or something. Not sure how true that is, but I heard.
Yes.
Yeah.
Apparently they...
Yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier. Like, I doubt they can do anything. The only thing that'd be of issue is if they got possessed somehow by the warp walker on the other side.
Which is still a possibility.
Yeah. Probably not the most mentally strong, so...
Before.
Think they can...
As I've heard.
Think they can mind control something that doesn't have a brain.
Unfortunately, I think that would make it easier.
Just fill in the
All they have to
space.
do is offer them a jelly-filled donut and they'll go right for it.
That one's more trickier. You can only take their word for it even with through threats.
I think we should at least put up a warning sign or something. It's just out there in the open.
That's where the honor system comes in, but it's only an honor system if people are playing by it.
This is also true.
Besides, if we put up signs there, I have a feeling they'll want to go there even more. Because they're idiots.
Or do we put up signs that say that they want them to come in?
And then they'll probably take that as an invitation. Either way, they're going to go there.
What, right now?
They're prepared to kill them if they get possessed.
Someone tell me that won't be too much of a problem.
Oh no, it definitely won't.
It shouldn't.
They're like a never-ending alarm clock, constantly going off in crossroads. Be nice to have a lie-in.
Get like a little snooze button.
A permanent snooze button. It would be nice to throw the clock at the wall. The clock being them. The wall being a pit where they die.
You're very trigger happy, aren't you?
Quite the contrary.
Are you happy? No.
Just less tolerance for bullshit.
What's the point? Last time we tolerated bullshit, we had Parasite in our town that almost killed Elhaj and erased Fox's memories.
She's dead.
Yes, I was there.
We get it.
And we're not making the same mistake.
They don't seem the type for espionage. Unless it's all back.
No, but there's still a problem.
Yes. As long as they don't go anywhere down below where they shouldn't be, I think it should be fine.
Trying to be more lenient. As long as there's no harm, there should be no foul, but yeah.
Right.
There's still a lot of red flags that they just kind of drag into the dirt. Capable soldier.
Wouldn't be surprised if they're just spies pretending to be idiots.
Now that would be scary, because they're really good at playing the role then.
Yes, it would. It is a possibility. They could just be acting stupid, so we avoid them and leave them alone until they finish spying or whatever it is they wish to seek. That's why I don't want them poking around. I don't trust them.
Well,
Smart.
well, no one's a bigger spiller of the secrets than Julian.
No, I'm not a liability since before I even got here.
Truthfully, it'd be amazing if they were even more of like a tattletale than him.
I don't think anyone can be worse than him.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be so impressed. I'd be more impressed than angry.
I would be disappointed and frustrated because that would mean that we have a larger amount of loose-lipped individual that we would have to deal with. Julian is bad enough.
Yeah, I was just learning stuff day one.
Yes, spa day.
Oh, don't worry, he gave me access to RoboCrew in its entirety on my first day.
Nice.
Not that it really matters. He keeps the thing open 24/7 now. I feel like he's just trying to invite people to just take shit.
Yeah. If he wants to lose all of his assets, it's no skin off our backs.
I don't know.
Is that the phrase?
Hmm?
Something off our backs. Not.
I mean, it's gonna be I think he keeps the slag refinery there. Then again, it's not too. That shit's way too big to steal. It's the size of a door.
Steal, sure. Messed with? It's another story. If someone wanted to turn that thing into a bomb, they could probably nuke the entirety of Crossroads. Because that would explode, and then a chain reaction would explode the other two nukes.
Oh, that's on by?
And we would be dead.
No, I knew we had them, I just didn't know how many.
We might not have to at this point.
I'm getting paranoid now. I need to check out on our robot friends.
Alright.
Gotta stop being jumpy.
Jumpy is how you survive. If you stop reacting to bullets, you'll get a bullet through your skull.
See, that's what a helmet's good for.
Against a plasma shot.
This one? No, not this one. Nope, they're still up there.
Bang, 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 bang! If we're louder than them, they'll definitely hear us.
Hello? How may I help you?
Nothing, just routine check. Everything. How much progress have you been able to do on the building?
Ethan?
I need to.
It's getting there.
I want to ask then, who put you up to this again?
Julian, I believe is his name.
He asked them to work on the building.
That reason why?
Is the worst looking building in the town? I think that was his reasoning.
Second worst.
Is that all he said about it for you? Was there something more to it?
Negative, just that it required fixing.
Alright.
Which is inaccurate.
It's approaching night shift though. So, whatever you're doing, if you're not done with it now, call it a day and I suppose it's not gonna be, unless you can keep working on it.
Affirmative. As long as I have a charge, I can work.
I mean, he'd keep Julian awake. Anything to inconvenience him would be.
Do you need any louder power tools?
Negative. I believe we have all we need.
You might want to use the louder ones. Preferably.
Or put the ones just on straight up over. You know what? It doesn't. If you want to.
Also, make sure to. Yes. Also, make sure to take your time. We need to make sure this building is immaculate. If you make a mistake, feel free to just start again.
Oh, my arm. Okay.
Okay. Maybe this thing will actually be put to good use instead of just whatever the fuck it used to be. God. Alright. Well then. Decide to keep.
I do have one question. When's your tower mission?
Tower mission?
Yes.
I know. Define.
Prime directive.
Prime directive. Thanks. Prepared.
Fair enough. Elliot, thank you.
Understood.
It hasn't been done in a while. You guys up for patrolling,
Down below?
I don't think we need to, but.
We can.
You're good.
Alright, I'll grab one of them to accompany us.
I will let the gods know, as the gods asked us to let them know when we're going down below next time.
Okay.
I didn't piss on that bench, right? Yesterday?
What? Whatever. Sticks or Kiara, and if you guys want up doing patrol or nah. I wasn't asking you, well, she gave me a sure, so I'll go with her.
You could say no, you know?
You could say
Oh,
no.
it's better than talking about how we pissed on benches. Pitched? Shut the fuck up.
Here, come. You can escape with us.
I mean, hey, if you're far enough away, it's pretty much a pitch.
I should grab my gun. Hold on.
benches.
I'm just gonna pretend it never happened. Where the hell Damien went?
Thank you for saving me from the bench pissing conversation.
Well, you said sure. Where'd the red guy go? Holy shit. I swear he was... Right. He was talking about, like, maybe going to the sewer.
Piss on a bench.
There he is.
I can't believe. Are you sure you want to bring me? Because every time I go out, they come back covered in blood.
Just
be careful.
I've called for them. They have not responded yet.
It's fine. We're doing a patrol outside, but if you want to do look on the inside as well, that's fine
outside.
too.
Okay, never mind.
It's up here though.
Okay, I thought we were going inside. That's my bad.
What?
Well, go on. Oh, he stopped moving. He was the one who called for God.
It's smitten him.
Oh no, this might be horrible. I also was informed that VRChat servers are down, so you can't really join worlds right now. Yeah, this might be bad.
Don't you crash. Don't do it.
Oh, there he goes.
Would you like his
Good
stuff?
boy.
That's not mine. I have enough shit. Thank you.
I suppose I'll hold on to it while he, gets back if he can.
The reason we're patrolling, like, is just routine. What's up?
Just a routine. Anyway, we should, I suppose.
Someone new? I'll drag Kara out by her tail.
She said, well, she didn't exactly. She pretty much gave me a fucking no, so fuck her.
Alright.
Anyway, so we'll just keep it short. God damn it, getting so fucking jumpy.
I don't think you're ever not jumpy a lot.
What the hell? The hell you just killed?
Bandits, I think.
Okay, damn it.
Well, it's a good thing we decided to do patrol.
Yeah.
Well,
I've already kind of.
who's the medic today?
Sev. She should be
Everything all right out there?
further done.
That should be fine.
Alright. Held yourself pretty well there. See you around.
We've already scoured though that place initially. Was that bot? So maybe just a trip to the Liberty will suffice.
Well, you should know that apparently Julian has that place tripwired, so the instant anyone sets foot, he comes walking over, so.
Oh the fuck well. He
Have
wants to,
fun.
he wants to be a worry what?
I kind of want to trip every single wire just...
That's what I was gonna say. Let's do that.
No, I want to... I wonder if I can unhook all of this trip. If we just find them... energy to have.
This car isn't exactly in the baddest shape. Yeah. It's, for something buried in the sand, it's in pretty good condition.
Make sure no one else has scooped it up first. That was the whole thing. Vehicle out there, but I can't figure out which one it is. Heading towards comms.
There are people there. I think I see Julian's shiny metal ass again.
Instant anyone goes near it, it's like a fucking. Oh my god.
I believe I've had a term for this. This door holding something.
Gatekeeping.
That.
Oh shit. was no ruckus.
Julian has them.
What?
The bots, they're under Julian's control.
How do you know that?
Because he was talking to them and they asked if we were his guests. As if he owns the fucking place.
Understood.
Perfectly right here. You can see all of these panels having anti-grav technology. So, now, we'll go through this, figure out what's wrong, and understand it a bit better for repair. If you guys want,
Yeah, just to show you my bread and butter, cause like, dude, on my character sheet, if I'm
I love that shit. Yeah, so, oh, and here's the other thing too. This piece right here, anti-grav.
That's a big discovery.
Considering this whole place has been a security risk for as long as I can remember, you'd think that if he got hold of the entire security system, I think he would have told someone.
That means he's hiding something in there.
You know, my heart tells me to just fucking blow it up despite him.
He's hiding something in there
Try
then.
taking its resources.
And
Something he doesn't. Well, the last time someone didn't want us knowing about something, they made a lab that tortures people.
okay, listen. Julian, all you have to do is be his friend and he'll tell you whatever you want to know. I know that. You know that.
Well,
Get someone on the inside, then you'll know.
Damien isn't irredeemable in Julian's eyes just yet, like we are.
There we
Do you
go.
trust Damien? know better than I.
Does anyone remember the original position of those towers? The radars, sonars. Yep.
I think that's the way they always face.
Hmm. Besides, also the last time someone hacked things without our knowledge, well, I suppose they were burned alive and hacked into pieces. So yeah, I can't help but suspect that he's doing this for irredeemable causes.
No comment.
Keep your eyes up here. This is where me and Lei were attacked one time. How'd you know Julian tripwired it though?
I was there earlier.
How'd you know it's he who did it?
Someone told me.
Hmm.
It was like clockwork. Got near the Liberty, suddenly he showed up, and we just did it again. Exact same thing. I have no reason to doubt this person's word.
Well, I want to go in there
And
just to...
him having control over the arc light bots, you know.
Hmm.
That just adds up to it.
Oh shit. Small one. Haven't seen them in a while.
We are nocturnal.
What the? I forgot. Oh.
Have a nice climb?
Yeah, I did. 1 second. I don't know why, but I think we for some reason we were told before we even go to the underground we should ping an operator. Ping for that. I don't know the reason why. But I was just planning on going into the sewer.
Who told you this?
Gooey Dadu, I think that's how his name is pronounced. That's Damien's character.
I think it might be a wolf thing, because I know Wolf said something to me out of character a few days ago.
Right, give me a moment, I'm gonna check with the others.
Gotcha, okay, then we will... Yeah, I was following it for... Well... Kinda learned that they don't exactly walk without reason ever since the incident with the warp gate. So... I've been a little less... Shoot first and ask questions later.
I mean, they're from the warp. Why would it be odd for them to go into the gate to return to their home?
Some of them are just wandering. Some of them are going different directions from the warp gate. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Because the warp gate probably doesn't let them through right now.
What I'm trying to say is they seem to walk with reason. Some reason. Not always.
Sometimes maybe.
But what's the harm in following a small one?
Wasting time in a patrol when we could have just let it be.
There's something more, then it's just wasted time.
Alright, I checked with the others, and apart from the mind traps that were placed for collective attack that are disabled right now as far as we are aware,
okay,
there should not be other issues getting down there.
Okay. Would we be able to see these traps? And could we like randomly?
Oh, they're Thanatos magic shit. So
Didn't he put those
I'm
in the
hoping he hasn't.
And we've been down there multiple times.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying I'm hoping they're disabled, because otherwise a lot of shit would have gone wrong by now.
Invisible
I'm trying to
minds.
remember. I'm trying to remember, but I think he said in character that he's doing that. But I won't count my hands.
Armed invisible minds where he tells no one about him. Yeah, that'll go fine. Anyway, so let's
Don't worry, you'll just go mildly insane.
Let's get going to this. Well, Alhaj is at least gonna go into the sewer.
That's not the sewer lid. That's the sewer.
So we might have to worry about a carry 2.0 in terms of a metal asshole.
Side note, would one of you in the next 90 days help me put some barricades here so that this long corridor doesn't feel so daunting if we're being chased by something?
Yeah,
Like little stone ones.
I'll help with that. Put a key on both sides.
You guys can help. If you need help with the Paragon door downstairs. Bunch of rubble behind it, but I cut a hole through, so we can get some progress on that.
The mushrooms. The mushrooms there, they're all turning green before some of them were white.
Listen. You know what? I don't want to hear it because every time I'm down here, I say it's getting worse, and no one either believes me or gives a shit. So figure it out.
Fuck, I give a shit. Shit's not normal.
That's one.
Definitely give a shit.
That's two. Great. Next time I say something, I'll make sure I say it to one of you because literally no one fucking cares.
Who doesn't
Stick's
fucking
not crazy.
care?
Stick see it changing. It's getting thicker. Stories. Priorities.
Not even Sev.
I don't think Sev can really. She doesn't do opinions very well. We'll see.
Kiara and Thatcher.
In fact, in this case.
Listen. Each time I've mentioned it, one of the stories have been around, no one gives a shit. Or they say, it's not getting worse, Sticks. You say that every time. Yeah, well, that's because it gets worse every fucking time.
The fumes are getting more dense too.
Yes, and taller. Thicker, taller. Yes, thank you. Stick not crazy.
Okay. Well,
Maybe we should consider making security more of a communicative group, rather than just, hey, let's all protect the town at the same time and hope for the best.
Well, so far the only slight mistake I think I've made is Kiara, but she's a good knack of a sniper shot.
Where'd they go?
Well, there's Sev.
My mouse. Six may have just seen gunfire.
What? There is someone pushed on the crow's nest. That's different.
Not gunfire. Just very sparkly man.
Alright.
Never mind.
Also line.
Sorry.
Gonna put this thing back.
I might do a recall of the plasma tech. Count, see if anyone's lost or damaged it or not said shit.
You're gonna have to give me a second. There's a lot of setup for this.
Like it was never even touched.
You only need to do that all the way in.
Wait, both ways?
It locks behind you.
Ah. I thought I was assuming that it doesn't open by itself too. I was kind of on the assumption that I could leave it open.
No.
Okay, it
All
closes.
these one, as soon as they're shut, they're locked.
Closed by itself. Got it.
It's the only way to ensure that everyone gets locked in. If they come out here.
When they got aged by the elements, but he didn't like, if people fucked with it. The only job for trusting me to touch it.
No, it's Crow's Nest is gonna be occupied, I suppose. What?
Rose and Trench were close.
Yeah.
Rose should have a way to contact him.
Yeah, I suppose so. You're gonna go find her.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Not really sure where to start, though.
Tinker's Haven. Why shall I punch myself now? Intrusive thoughts. Alright. Crow's nest is secured. Well, the Die Happy crew went. I haven't seen Jasmine all day. It's odd. Since Jane went somewhere. Could have sworn she went with him. She would have. Let's see. What's there to do? I think we're nearing the end of the IP. That didn't sound like the little E's. That sounded like a monster. God, hearing the collective like is so like disorienting. Just keeps happening. That little And I'm like, what is that?
Ladies and gentlemen, the session is now over. Please respawn when you're ready. What the hell is 3 chairs here? The fuck?